Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here for several reasons. First, because we are celebrating the publication of this very important charter. As we heard from the words by Luca Bergamo, this is really a great achievement. It's a great achievement because in our world, a lot of people think that we cannot work together. We cannot develop together jointly ideas and actions for the future, because this is not only a charter, this is a call for action. The second reason why I'm very happy to be here is because in this house, this museum, Macro, of contemporary art, we are feeling at home, also because, thanks to Luca Bergamo, this museum is also hosting the House of Sustainable Development throughout the Festival of Sustainable Development that is taking place just a few meters from here, but all over the world. This initiative was exactly a cultural initiative trying to stimulate in Italy, but also beyond Italy this year, the activism of people to support and implement the Sustainable Development Goals agenda, the 2030 agenda. And this year, notwithstanding the difficulties, we have about 800 events. A lot of Italian embassies also are organizing events exactly to take this Italian excellency, if you wish, all over the world. Culture is absolutely fundamental for our life, for our future. And just let me underline two different ways in which we can look at our world. One is the famous criticism by Marx to sustainable development. Groucho Marx, not Karl Marx, the famous actor, American actor of the 20th century, who was saying, why should I care about future generations? What did they do for me? Today, we know that, first of all, we are the future generation, and we are facing exactly the challenges and the risks that scientists had told us many years ago that we would have faced around 2020, 2030. But the second thing is that this dramatic event, this pandemic, is telling everybody, as the Pope had said, that we cannot live safely in a world that is so dramatically ill. A lot of people had made the link between environment, social, economic, institutional dimensions of our world, of our life. And therefore, we have the opportunity to make an incredible jump towards a different culture, towards a different way of living, as we heard also by the president of UCLG. Cities are at the core of this process, not only because cities are hosting more than half of the world population, but because in cities we have really the opportunity to elaborate, to implement, to test, to engage citizens for a different way of living. Innovation is not only technological innovation, it's also social innovation. And without social innovation, we will not change our world. This is why this charter is so important, trying to show how the culture of a joint future, a common future, is possible, is feasible, and should make us very engaged from now on to change our world. Let me close these few remarks thanking again the municipality of Rome, the deputy mayor, the mayor, for this effort. But I would like to thank all the components of the group that developed this charter. There are several words that need to be really learned and taken as a basis for our future. One of the words that I love also in the motto, let's say, is of course community. The world is discovering that we are much less divided than what we thought, much less independent from each other from what some people was thinking. And community is a great word because it's directly linked with this idea of a common future. I would like to encourage everybody, and ASviS, the Italian Alliance for Sustainable Development, will do its part in that, to promote the values, the content of this charter, and eventually next year, when we will have the 5th edition of the Italian Festival of Sustainable Development, we can think about how to promote this kind of initiatives also in the huge network of UCLG, also to test 1 year later what has been implemented of the incredible content of this charter. Thank you again.